guys. Alright, I have gotten a couple people that have requested for me to do a tutorial on how to make the pot leaf, like is in the middle of my dream catcher right here. So I'm not going to be making the whole dream catcher today. I'm just going to be making this pot leaf that I did here in the center. Okay. So, first of all, a lot of times for these things, and for most of the dream catcher, I actually use fishing wire, which is like this. It's a whole lot cheaper for huge balls of fishing wire than it is for the stretchy string. But to make this, it's actually easier to manipulate to use the stretchy string. So, you're going to start off, and you're going to make a circle. You're going to do 12 beads. You're going to tie it, and it's going to kind of have these points around it like this, which actually is going to be good for what we're doing. Okay? So now once you've made this and you've tied it, then you're going to get a longer piece of stretchy string. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go in one of these right here with your string. Okay. And now you're going to put on 11 beads. You can use more or less depending on how big you want it to be, but you need to make sure that it is an odd number. That way that you'll get that nice, point at the top of your pot leaf. So a few more. Okay, just one more here now. Alrighty. Now, after that, then you're going to go back through that next one there that should be poking up. So, it's going to look about like this. Oh, sorry. Look about like that. Now, after that, now if you did 11 on this one, you're going to do 9 on the next one. So, let's do 9 more. Okay. Now, just like last time, you're going to go in this next one here that's sticking up. And you're going to pull it tight. And it's just going to kind of look sort of messy like this at first, but it will slowly start to come together. Now, you're going to go on the opposite side of where you did the long one. Right here was a long one, so you're going to go on the opposite side this time. And you're going to do another 9. So, 6. Okay. Now that you've got your 9, you're going to go through, and you're going to go through that next little point there. Alright. So now, it should start to look something about like this. Okay. Now, you're going to go and on both sides, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do 5, just like you did before, but this time you're going to do 5. So I'm going to go ahead and do those real quick. And you're going to go in the next little pointed one. Now, this is a little bit smaller than the one I made on my dream catcher. I did my dream catcher a little bit bigger, but I did this one a little bit smaller just so. Okay, God, we get the gist of how to do that. Okay, and then again, you go through that one little point. Now, it's going to look something like this. Now, you can see that my string's coming out two different areas. What you're going to do is just run it through till that they're both coming out in the same place. Kind of like this. Or actually, I'll take that back. Keep them where they're like this. That way that your stem will be in the middle. Okay. Now, once you put everything tight, you're going to put a couple beads down on both strings. Put it, see your two strings together. I'm going to do about 3. I think. Yeah, I think 3 will be enough. Okay. And now, put a bead on each separate string. 2. And then just tie it. So this is what you should look like right about now. It still is kind of hard to tell what it is, but see your bottom just look about like that. Now, you're going to cut off these little extra pieces. Now, what I'm about to do now, you know how you always have little extra little bits and pieces where you trim off bracelets and cuffs and stuff? I keep all of mine, and the reason is like when you do things like this, you can use all those extra pieces. So now what I'm going to do is on my middle top one, I'm going to kind of pull it together, and I'm going to take one of those extra pieces and I'm going to wrap it around like right down here between the beads. And let's see if I can turn this around where you can kind of see what I'm doing. And I kind of wrap it around and tie it. Let me tie it one time so I get it to stay at least. And I'll hold it up. So you tie it a couple times. Kind of like that, and it'll kind of hold it together. Okay. So, tie that a few times. Trim off any extra. And you're going to do that same thing all the way around each one. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Well, that piece is not going to work for me. Okay. Now, once you get them all tied together, this stupid piece right here is just not wanting to work with me. Yeah, this should be what it looks like by the time you're done. And you just kind of manipulate these however you want. And now once you're done with it, if you want to go back through with wire to kind of stiffen it up some, you can. Because see, it will move. But that is what it should look like. Hope this helped. If you have any questions, you can post them below. Thank you and have a good day.